Hello, kittens. Okay, this is a little surprise for you. It's a bit of a surprise for me as well. Basically, this is going to just be a quick little update. This isn't going to be anything sort of meaningful. I just feel like there's something I want to do. I feel like I should do this. I am well aware that we do not have a huge following, but we do have a following. We have subscribers, and we have people out there who, I don't know if you look forward to the content we put out, but I'm guessing you enjoy it because you keep coming back. And like I said, we have subscribers, we have our regular listeners. So there's a lot of craziness happening, as we all know. I mean, I spent some time this afternoon setting up another computer in my front room so that I can day job from home. So yeah, I don't have any symptoms, but I am sort of being in forced isolation because the office building that I work in, I'm not allowed in. So yeah, I'm going to be working from home starting from tomorrow. And I'm not the only one in that position. A lot of people are, but there's also a lot of people that can't do that. If I still had the job that I had 3 months ago, I wouldn't be able to work from home. I wouldn't be sat here looking at a second fucking PC in my room. So yeah, I basically just wanted to let everybody know about what's happening fly-by-pants-wise throughout this whole Covid-19 thing. So, basically, flying by the seats of our pants is fine. That's we're good up until we've got episodes up to July recorded, and yeah, kind of edited. I'm a bit lax with it, but no, we're cool. So that's fine. It's just August onwards. So hopefully we'll be able to get some stuff done. Spare Pants is all good. Flo's got that under control. Flandy, so Flandy, obviously co-hosted by myself and Flo McCarthy, and we obviously don't live together. We have to travel to see each other, and we record in my front room, which is where I am right now. So there is a little bit of a danger that if this lockdown happens, we might not be able to do that. Hopefully it won't happen just yet. Next Wednesday, the next episode of Flandy is going to happen as planned. Flo is going to come here really early in the morning, and we're basically going to spend all day recording as much as we can. So Flandy may change if there's a lockdown. If one of us comes down with symptoms, we have to self-isolate. We are going to have everything covered so we can still record on that regular basis. We're going to do what's called Flandy Topics, and if we don't release the Flandy Topics, then we've got something extra and something fun for you. So yeah, COVID-19 is a bit strange. I have been playing it quite cool. To be honest, me personally, I've just been sort of like, okay, just get through it. It'll happen. What happens. We can get through this. But I admit, the last few days I've started to get a little bit panicky. Talking to people who actually know what they're talking about is quite a helpful and handy thing. But yeah, when last night, the building that I work in, basically, everybody just basically said, right, no more, we're done, out. So I was worried I wouldn't be able to pay rent. I'm not on salary, I'm hourly paid. I get paid for the hours I work, and if I'm not there working, then I don't get paid. So I got a bit worried about that, but thankfully, Marcus, if you're listening, Marcus, you're a legend, dropped off a computer for me this afternoon so I can set it up and work from home. So I'm okay, but I know there's a lot of people that aren't. And I also know that there's a lot of people who are really fucking petrified. And it's really understandable. It really, really is, because this is I'm 37, I'm 38 in 5 months' time. And I have not seen anything like this. People keep talking about swine flu and keep talking about the SARS and Ebola panics. Nothing. It wasn't anything like this. Stop making that comparison. There's a lot of dangerous information out there. At the moment, we keep seeing all this thing about military. Okay, so I personally think, yes, the lockdown is on its way. I think it's going to happen. It's not going to be a case of as soon as you step foot out of your house, you're going to have a soldier pointing a gun at you. No. The military are being deployed, yes. But from what I know, and I have been told this by a personal friend of mine, and I know everyone's, I know this guy, but a personal friend of mine who is in the army, who is one of those soldiers who has been deployed. He's supposed to be on leave, but he's been pulled out of that. And you may see him up north very soon. But basically, they are being deployed to aid ambulances, medical deliveries. The government is scared of riots. To be honest, I'm not surprised they are, because I think we've all seen what's been happening in supermarkets. I've heard a rumour. I do not know how true this is. I just want to make sure that you all realise I'm not saying this is news. I'm not saying this is true. I do not know how true this is. But I was told that in Manchester somebody got the shit kicked out of him for coughing in public. So if that is true, then yeah, I think the next logical step is to expect riots. But the lockdown is not going to be 1984 style. Yes, there have been tanks and military vehicles going up and down the motorways, but there is also a military training session going on with armies from other countries. It's a really poorly timed exercise to be done. That they should really have cancelled it, because obviously people are going to shit themselves. You see a tank fucking rolling up the A27. Damn. But yeah, so it is scary times. It is. And this is probably something that is going to be said a few times. But we have got through worse, and I don't mean just me and my mates or me and my family. I don't mean just the people I know. I don't mean just my country, but the world itself. One of my favourite pictures ever, and you can look this up. I believe it is just, if you just put in World War II milkman, I think this picture comes up. This is quite a famous picture, and it was reenacted for a film. But it was in World War II, and it was in the Blitz, and there's a woman stood in front of rubble that was once a house, holding a sweeping brush, and a milkman giving her a pint of milk, and they are both laughing. Now, we all hate those keep calm and carry on posters, and everyone's like, keep calm, call Batman, and things like that. The original ones, keep calm and carry on, comes from the Blitz, because that was the Blitz spirit. That is the Blitz spirit. That is who and what we are. We keep calm and we carry on. I've not seen a lot of that happening until very recently. Some amazing people have been turning up on Facebook and on other social medias, saying some amazing things and doing some amazing things as well. So you've had people basically offering help. So the schools are closing as of tomorrow. So from Monday onwards, no kids will be in school. Not everybody can cope with that. This is what I said to start off with. I said, what about those people who work in schools? Or what about those people who are working while their kids are in schools and they can't afford childcare. And now their kids are going to be at home. What's going to happen there? Well, somebody that I know on Facebook, I really want to say your name, but I don't know if you'd appreciate that, so I'm not going to. But if you are listening to this, you know who you are, and you are a fucking legend. She put on Facebook saying, to anybody who's working, who can't look after their kids, or can't afford childcare, I am doing my degree from home because the university is not doing face-to-face learning, so I will look after your kids for you. As long as there's no symptoms, you can send them here. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? There's a guy that I went to school with. Again, I don't know if he listens to this, but he had to self-isolate. So all his kids have to self-isolate as well. So his kids thought they had a free holiday, and he set up a school in the front room. And he's homeschooling his kids. That, to me, is the Blitz spirit, because you don't let these things beat you. And you know what? If we look at the most extreme scenario, yes, this could be the end of the world. This could be the end of civilization. We could be Mad Maxing it in a couple of weeks, which I'm ready. I've got a neck tattoo and a mohawk, so I'm ready for the post-apocalyptic world. But, do you know what? We're going to get through this. We're going to pull ourselves out of the shit, and we are just going to resume life. Because that's what we do, because we're the fucking human race. No matter how scary things get, we're scarier. So I've seen a lot of actions that have been putting people down. Probably not meaning to. People have been acting selfish. Of course they have. People have been thinking about themselves and not thinking of others. Of course they have. I think that's going to stop. I really do. I mean, all I wanted to buy in the shops yesterday was potatoes. I couldn't find fucking potatoes anywhere. I really wanted a jacket spud. I wanted a jacket spud with some baked beans and some, unfortunately, dairy-free cheese. I found this really nice dairy-free cheese, and because my stomach, I've got old man's stomach now, so I can't have dairy. But that's what I wanted yesterday for my lunch. I wanted a baked potato with fucking baked fucking beans and some grated fucking fake cheese over it. Could I was like, no one's touching the vegan and dairy-free stuff, so that was alright. But could I find beans? Luckily I've got some. But could I find spuds? No, man. No. No, not happening. So, and unfortunately, I mean, like, I feel so much for retail work, and I don't work in retail anymore. But you poor bastards in the supermarkets, God, so much love for you guys. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. It's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, I've kind of sidetracked there and I forgot my point. I'm trying. I have hope. I am very hopeful. I know that does not sound like me, but I am very hopeful that, yes, the lockdown is going to happen, but yes, we are going to get through this, and yes, we're going to come out the other side fine. Okay, let's ignore Boris. Let's forget about who's leading us at the moment. Let's forget about who is supposed to be looking after us, and just think about ourselves, and think about those around us. Because that's who's going to pull this country out. It's not the government. It's not the current Prime Minister, who looks like Bam Bam from the Flintstones has hit hard times. It's not them that's going to pull this country out of the muck. It's us. It's its fucking people. The actual people. Because of that Blitz spirit. Because we are strong. and we are great, and we're amazing, and we're fucking awesome, and you, my little kittens, are the best of all. So, like I said, I know we don't have a huge following, but we have the friends of the show. And I have my friends, and I turn to my friends now more than I did before. And one of my friends is also a friend of the show. He's a great musician called David Lacey, who in June I recorded an episode of Flying by the Seats of Pants with Dave at the beginning of the year, and you'll be able to hear that in June. And I turn to music at times, all the time, and there's a song that David did called "Keep Off the Grass," which kind of spoke out to me, and it sort of made me feel a little bit more sort of uplifted. Maybe it's just a kick-ass riff at the beginning, but I want to share this song with you at the end of this, because I really, really hope that when shit hits the fan, and when things seem down, I mean, I am anxious about the lockdown because I cannot be confined. If I do have symptoms, if I have to self-isolate, I will not be able to stay in my house for 2 weeks without leaving. I need to go for walks. I need to get out. I need fresh air. I cannot be confined. It sends me crazy. And I don't mean, oh my god, I just get a bit... No, it does. Like, my depression kicks in. I escape into myself. And I can't do anything. I don't do anything. I can't think properly. I can't think straight. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm a bit more sort of jagged than I usually am. And a little bit more scatty than I usually am, because I am worried about the lockdown. From what I've read, from what I know, it's not going to be as bad as people are making out. It's not going to be this whole, you step foot out of your house, bang, shot by a soldier. It's not going to be that. We can still leave the house. We will still be able to leave the house. I know we can look at other countries for examples of what the lockdown there is. That's not us, though. That is not us. It really isn't. I don't usually listen to conspiracy theorists. I usually just say, no, it's not true. I hope they're not right with this one. Like I say, I am feeling a little bit. I am a little bit anxious about it, purely because of my own mental health issues, which come from isolation and loneliness and sitting around doing fuck all, not being able to leave my house, not being able to do anything, and not wanting to do anything. I want to go out. I'm going to go out in a minute because it's Flo's birthday. Happy fucking birthday, Flo. And we're going for a meal in a minute, so I'll be leaving soon. So I won't carry on jabbering on in a nervous way. But I hope that we can all find some sort of happiness. And in our own little worlds, we can find things that are uplifting. And like I said, I'm going to share this song with you that David Lacey wrote and recorded. Keep Off the Grass. It's on this album. It's great. And I think that's my message out of all this. Yeah, we're heading towards hard times. We're in hard times. It's shit. Everything at the moment is shit. We are not doing well, really. But we will do well. And we are doing better than we were. So, things are getting better. You can see the evidence, things are getting better. But we are all going to find it hard. We are all going to find it difficult. So, myself and Flo Sophie McCattykins, we are going to carry on entertaining you and hopefully giving you a little bit of an escape. If you want to, if you want to share us around, share us around. If you don't want to share us around, don't share us around. That is entirely up to you. I'm probably going to do a few more random episodes like this. I just want everybody to know that you are not alone through this. We are all doing this together. If you want to get in touch with me, get in touch with me, okay? Find me on Facebook, Andy Barley. It's a picture of me and Bruno. If you haven't already got me on Facebook, you can email me at andy@flybypants.com. Get me on Instagram on the Mighty AGB or FlybyPantsPod on all social medias. That's not a plug. That is just seriously, if you want to talk to me, if you want to have a laugh, if you want to hear a few shit jokes, just listen to me taking the piss out of someone or whatever it is, I'm here. And this is what I do. This is what I want to do. Every cloud has a silver lining. Even the grey ones. Especially the black ones. So while we have this big black cloud hanging over us, let's draw out that silver fucking lining. And if you can't see it, create it. So, I think that's all. I think I've got my message across, really. Yeah, myself and Flo are fine. This is the message. We're fine with the Covid-19 thing. Neither of us have got it yet. I don't know if we will, obviously. But we will carry on releasing everything, and we will carry on entertaining you and hopefully making you laugh. I want to make sure you guys aren't alone. I might even, to be honest, do a live stream in the next few weeks. We'll see how it goes. And anybody for that will be welcome to come and join in. So, yeah. Guys, just stay safe, stay calm, stay cool. Look after yourselves and each other. Yeah, big love. This is David Lacey with Keep Off the Grass.
You could say that there are days when all your confidence has been replaced by a worry you cannot escape. I'm pretty sure no metaphor I could create can quite explain how it's rattling your cage. I'm not saying I know how you feel, or I empathize, it just doesn't make it real. You'll find in time you got lost, but you're not on your own. There's been a lot of changes, there's been a lot to take. Maybe you get wasted to get you through the day. Another new addition in the catalog of pain that you won't face, at least not today. If you don't bail, then you can't fail. I just wanna see you back on your feet, yeah. I guess I ought to try to call you, but you never answer me. I ain't claiming I know how you feel, though I empathize, it just doesn't make it real. You'll find in time you got lost, but you're not on your own. There's been a lot of changes, little's meant to last. Maybe you get wasted to hold on to your past. I don't want to end up sounding like your dad on days like these. Please keep off the grass. Can you help me out? The trouble is I'm made of doubt. It's gnawing at the core of me. And if I'm not alone, why'd I feel this way in every town? Like there's nothing to write home about. See, all I ever had are dreams. Now they elude me. Get through this for me. If not for yourself, brother, please, now we ain't got nobody else. I'm gonna lean on you. You can lean on me too. I'll prove to you that we're not on our own. There's been a lot of changes, little's meant to last. Maybe you get wasted, so hold on to your past. I don't wanna end up sounding like you died on days like these. Please keep off the grass.